Right, if you've been here before, you know what I'm doing. I'm finding us on the TV. And if you've not been here before, I'm finding us on the TV.
You'll find it.
Whichever way you want to float it, that's the way it goes. Um, the reason being for that, if you've not been here before, it is so that we can actually read the feed on the television.
There you are.
There I am. I look just like I do when I look at the thing in my bobber. Um, I hope everybody's having a great week.
The thing on the bobber being the tablet.
The tablet, the TV,
We're in sync.
But so we're well, okay. I am preparing ourselves for a little vacation, 2 days. But the truth of the matter is, when you prepare for a vacation, whether it's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, what have you.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie. It's kind of the same thing because I still have to pack all this stuff. We are not a light packing family.
And you have to double check that everybody has what
And
they need.
yes, because who knows if
Hey, Debbie.
Debbie Sue, hello. Debbie Sue, I thoroughly enjoyed your little nighttime bedtime story. I'm not sure what you called it. I don't remember. And then I'm
Like
quite
the fireflies.
I'm jealous of your rocking chair, your swing, and your creak. I'm jealous. I'm just saying. I know envy's not supposed to be something we do, but I envy that. Um,
No, envy's when you want something somebody else has got.
well, I do.
No, you don't want to take theirs.
No, I don't want to take hers. I just want
yeah.
something similar.
Yeah, there's a difference
my
between
own.
envy and admiration.
Um. So, anyway, back to my packing story. So, we got these different little trips going on, right? Uh, Hobo, thank you so much. I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Miss, do you think you're going to be able to make it to meet with OVP and I? It'll be fabulous if you do. If you don't, I understand. It's a long haul. Um, but so my husband comes out here and he says, "What are all these suitcases for?" Well, the baby's got one. I've got one for he and I. And then I've got one because I'm going on a different trip like next week. So, yes, I do need all of these suitcases and all these little bags with towels and scuba gear and all these different things. A food bag. Yes, we need all of it.
Strung out from hell to breakfast.
It takes up the whole living room. But yes, we do need all of these things because the minute we get down there, I'm not going to spend $40 on another mask. It's not happening. Um. Yes. See, Nana, you have not confused Allie now. But
no, I straight it.
That's the thing. I just to me, if I do it over a week period, pack. I'm apt to not forget stuff. If I do it in a rush the night before, I'm going to forget something. And then we're going to have to buy it when we get there. And generally, the destination price is going to be more than if I just bring what we already have.
It's been paid for
5
years.
It's paid for. I don't have to get the MasterCard out for it. You know what I mean? So that's my whole thinking on it. But he was like, I don't understand why we have to take all this stuff. And he's the one who will get there. I swear to you, this is the truth. We'll get there and he'll go, "Where's my so and so?"
Did you pack it?
Oh, Allie, that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The thing is, it's like he literally, when I tell y'all that he eats all night long, he eats all night long. And so we'll get
Perlman.
Perlman, hello. And Perlman, I enjoyed your kayaking trip. I enjoyed your little backpack. But hey, honey, that's awful heavy. You gonna be able to hike with all that? That's heavy.
And
You
Pearlman's
gonna have
another one that gives you a chuckle when he packs.
Pearlman's gonna have to maybe lighten the load a little bit or start exercising more. One of the two. One of the two. Dana, that's very sweet of you to do that. I appreciate that. Putting all those shout out there. That's very nice. Oh, see, Debbie Sue, it's the truth. If I try to pack in a rush, I'm going to forget something, like my toothbrush. I mean, something simple, but I don't want to go buy another one, even though I would go to the Dollar Tree and buy another one. But still, Miss M, hello and welcome, welcome. The thing to me is, I won't. You probably you got it down to 55 pounds. That's still awful heavy, Pearlman. Stink Bug, hello, hello, and welcome.
Dana, the cookie mom.
Dana, what kind of cookies you up to? Stink Bug, tell your grandma we said hello. So anyway, so I'm packing, and I'm, getting all this stuff together. And we're going to have to be in the car for like 4 hours because it's a little bit of a drive. And the grandbaby's going to be with us. So I told her daddy, I said, you need to get that tablet and put down some movies or television shows or something that she can watch. Because Granny can only play so much Go Fish and Uno in the back seat of the car. And then I'm going to be like, okay, baby, you need to self-entertain.
SP33.
Southern Dave. Southern Dave and SP, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate y'all coming in. Okay, I'd love to see her cake, Stink Bug. Exactly, Allie. That is exactly right. Vanessa, welcome in. So I want him to get, just get ready. Just be prepared. Again, be prepared. Mama Stink Bug said, hey.
Hey, Stink. Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies are fabulous. But my whole thing is, I want us to have fun. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever driven through Miami traffic. We're going to have to drive through Miami traffic.
On all of us.
I'm not looking forward to that. So it's those kind of things.
Radar's got to cover that.
Yes. And y'all, we need to say a little prayer for Radar because he's had some oral surgery today. And I know he is not a happy camper. Pray for Nancy, too, because she's the one taking care of him.
She needs it probably
more than him.
There's Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, hello and welcome in. My whole thing, Okie, it's fine. It's fine. It ain't even dark yet.
Did he get the radishes planted?
Did you get your radishes planted, Mama wants? So she said, he sure is planting a lot of radishes. I said, they like radishes, Mama. Yes, Allie, pray for Nancy. Lord help us. Taking care of a man that he's been injured or hurt. Ooh, that's a job. Just ask Dana. She can tell you.
Especially one that's an outdoor person.
But, so anyway, I don't want the grandbaby, in the throes of Miami traffic. It's not the time for her to get bored. So that's the time for her to be entertained and have something to do. The rest of it, when she can look and see the water and the flora and fauna and all this, that's fabulous. But traffic, no, she need to be entertained. Oh, Dana, that does not sound fun. Oh no, that does not. That sounds like it would hurt. Mackenzie, I do not know what that means, but I will take it as a positive.
I'm sure it is.
And yeah, I don't have a dentist. Now, Mama has a dentist that she likes and has gone to for years. Well, I planted some pumpkins and some green beans this week myself. I did that yesterday. Have fun in nature. I love that planter box that y'all got that's the rocks. But it sure did take an awful lot of rocks. Y'all must have a ton of rocks and a lot of dirt because that's a big box. But I think it's going to look really cool. And I love your Three Sisters, the orientation that you've done that in. It's beautiful. Uh, well, I do. I would like for everybody to do the little thumbs up, but if you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. That oh, Oki's got a dentist appointment. Okie, you need to plant some of the toothache plant. I
That
tell you,
works.
the toothache plant, you grow it and it's got a little flower. It's a cute little flower. But you could take the leaves of that toothache plant and put them in your mouth. It numbs up it numbs it up. It's wonderful. You can also put it on a wound and it'll numb it up. Oh, read
It's
it
a
again. Where'd you
Novocaine,
go?
evidently.
I can't go backwards, Okie. Say it again.
Okay.
Well, Dana, do you think maybe it's from eating too many cookies? Oh, that's very sweet, Dana. Thank you for that. How
Oh.
kind. So I had lunch, or actually I had brunch with a dear friend today.
My appointment is
Oh, okay. I get it now.
2:30. Oh, girl.
I get it now.
We got it now, Okie.
We're a little slow on the pickup, you know. Well, have fun in nature. We love y'all too. Oh dear. Oh, you were grinding your teeth. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
No.
I have a friend who grinds her teeth at night and so she has to sleep with those like plastic retainer things in her mouth all the time. I don't know if I could do that.
I'd be spit them out. I know that.
I believe I may have seen it on your channel, but I can always check your channel, Stinkbug, or you can text me, whichever.
Teeth guard. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Teeth guard, yeah. But she says it starts to hurt right up in here, from her grinding her teeth so much. And I had read something about it's something about your like your front teeth and with a fork, and more people injure their front teeth by taking a fork, and when they eat they bite the fork and
Oh,
scrape the
mercy.
fork along their teeth, and so they end up with these little rigidy things on their teeth. I was like, oh no 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 no.
I made dents in
Fun.
mine opening bobby pins when I did everybody's hair for so many
Yeah, you
years.
can't do that. You can't be. Now I do open stuff with my teeth, and I know I shouldn't, but I do.
Ah,
Uh, but generally nothing metal. I don't do metal things.
well, you're always chomping on one of them plastic things, and me over here screaming, I spent so much money on them teeth, and you doing that.
Oh, well. I hope that you can find
Oh.
peace, and remember wonderful things about your granny on this day. Um,
And give thanks that you had her.
yeah, exactly. Give thanks to the time you did have with her. Oh, Vanessa, you got to let go of that anger, honey. It's easy though to be angry. I understand. I get it.
Oh, well, for goodness sake, your grandmother was too, Tracy.
What's that?
Stinkbug said his granny was a hairdresser for 40
Oh,
years.
okay. Yes, my grandmother was also a hairdresser. She owned the only beauty parlor in Corbin, Kentucky for I don't know how many years. And I spent a
gosh.
great deal of time at her beauty shop. And that's where they would do my nails, and I would get to put my head back in that sink that dips down like this in a curve, and they do my hair.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Another joke. There's Abigail.
A little plaque. Oh, good Lord. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. Abigail, welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate everybody dropping by. I truly do. Oh, yeah, I would imagine that the grinding of your teeth would make you have a headache, you know. It's the lighting.
Aw,
It's the lighting, Abigail. I look the same all the time. Uh, I put on.
so nice for have fun and
Oh, your mama was a hairdresser. Well, see, ain't it a small world? Well, the thing. Okay, and thank you. Have fun, Tiffany. That's very sweet of you. Um,
I told you they like the cooking videos.
I'll cook something else someday. Today I cooked bacon, but apparently I didn't do it right. So I said, "Fine, go ahead and make some more," because we had bacon for supper tonight.
BLTs
Um,
with our fresh tomatoes.
the I had okay. I'll tell you what, stink bug. I te- I told my grandmother's been dead for quite some time, but I went in and told her one time that and she died when she was 100. Okay, so I went in, she was probably 98 or something at the time, and told her that my friend had just gotten her hair done and it cost over $100. And she stood straight up and said, "Well, then I need to go back in business." She I've got I've got some interesting little things that were hers from her beauty shop, like an old hair dryer and stuff like that. It's really cool stuff.
Oh, no, we don't know how to do split screen,
Now I don't know how to do split screen.
but you do both, fry and pan.
Yeah, Allie, my husband likes to do the bacon in the oven, and I like to do it in the pan. But if he'll do it, let him do it. That's the way I feel about it.
Oh, okay. That would be an interesting little short to
I
do
could do that sometime. Do a little short with all those cool
in our
things.
Cracker Barrel room. There's a lot
Pull a
of old
Daniel.
stuff.
Well, honey, it takes more than a Daniel to get that stuff all down because it's on the walls and stuff in my Cracker Barrel room, which is my dining room. Well, yes. When I say oven, it's really
I'm with
actually an air fryer, Perlman. It's a big one, and it does air fry, bake. It does all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that's how he does it. Ooh. Um,
Well, there's Abigail.
I we've done spoke to Abigail, but I can say hi to Abigail again. Uh, how was the pool? Well, for me, it's a little chilly, but for somebody from up north, it's probably just fine because it's like 81. Uh, but I still go in it because it's fabulous, you know. But today we were overcast, and I kept thinking it was going to rain. It didn't rain, and so now in the morning, if it don't rain in the morning, I'm gonna have to go out there and water. Well, I can try that sometimes, stink bug. Well, I say we need the rain. We do need the rain. But
Desperately.
my thing is I don't really want it to rain during the day when we can be outside and in the pool and doing fun stuff. And I don't want it to rain on vacation. Well, Dana, see, that's the little the fry thing. I mean, it's a big um sits on the counter oven type
Countertop
thing.
oven.
So it's probably the same cost as doing a pie, in the skillet for us. And it depends on if I'm doing for the whole family or if I'm just doing a few pieces. If you're doing for the whole family, that's a lot of bacon. That's a whole pack of bacon. We bacon eating people. Just saying. And I buy that thick cut. I do not like that thin piddly bacon. I like a nice thick cut bacon. Um, and when I do a bacon sandwich or something, I want a lot of bacon on there.
Patio furniture.
That's a good one.
He's
My-
at it again.
That one you should tell on St. Patrick's Day, Okie. Save that one. Write that one down and put it in your book and tell that one on St. Patrick's Day. That's a good one.
I'm with Justin.
I do save my bacon grease for sure.
Oh, now that's interesting. It's one of the safe foods.
It is. It is. And the thing with bacon, I know a lot of people don't eat pork, and I know a lot of people don't eat bacon. I love it. Okay, you love bacon, don't you? And bacon grease is like it's superb. It's just superb. You do French fries in bacon grease? Oh, they're delicious. They're just absolutely delicious. Uh, and so, well, we've had such wonderful tomatoes. And we got some nice big ones yesterday. And so my husband was like, well, we can have bacon sandwiches tomorrow for supper. And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
that sounds good. Yeah, that's right. It's gold.
We yes, it is liquid gold. You got that right. And the thing of it is, I've got that little, the little pot thing that you have, like your grandma had, that I put my bacon grease in. And then if we get a lot, I put it in mason jars and it goes in the refrigerator. Sometimes we get a lot.
There's blonde traveling.
Blonde traveling. I hope that weather did not deter y'all from your travels today. That was kind of scary.
There's little yummy.
Little yummy. Hello. Oh yes, bacon and cheese are delicious.
That's one of my primary food groups.
Yeah, it is. It is a food group all in itself. Oh, good. Ointment. That's a good one, Okie. That's a good. Speaking of bacon, I had swine flu. I'm okay now because the doctor gave me ointment. That's a good one. Oh, okay, Blonde. We'll have to check on that. Oh, Justin, that's too hot. That's too hot. Now it was 89 here for a little bit today, but yeah, no.
Huh.
Oh, okay, stink bug. I see what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of people can't do it. And I'm sorry for that because it's delicious.
There's Mike.
Hey Mike, how you doing? Are you in the camper or are you home? Or maybe you're out on the boat. Yes, Justin, you must stay hydrated. With the temperature that high outside, you got to find you some air conditioning. I was reminded this week of a trip that we took to Mobile, Alabama one time.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And it was god awful hot. It was terrible hot. We were about 12 or 13 years old.
Oh.
So we was with our parents, and it was so hot out. The only thing we could do was go to the movies. And we sat in the movie theater through 3 play-ins of the movie. You know what the movie was? Grease.
And it had just come out.
It was brand spanking new. And we sat there for 3 play-ins of Grease because it was too hot to be outside.
There's Gary. Do we know Gary?
Gary, welcome and hello.
007.
We were supposed to be going to like the USS Alabama and walk around on that battleship. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive, it was hot. It was so hot. And we went back to the hotel.
Oh.
And the pool.
Because
now this is back in the day when the girls would put baby oil on with like iodine in it to make them, color up. And there was a big old thick layer of that oil on the pool. And the pool water was so hot. It was miserable. It was
like
just absolutely.
It was disgusting.
Well, yes, Mike, I can understand that it would be too hot to be in the camper right now if it did not have air conditioning.
Okay, we need to answer
It,
there.
Allie, it is a wonderful movie. Wonderful movie. Uh, Gary, it can be about almost anything you can think of. And we are from Florida. It's myself, Granny, and my mother, Nana. Uh, yeah, so we just randomly chat.
And we got people from all over
Yeah.
in the chat.
Thank you, Stinkbug. I appreciate that very much. But anyway, so we, it was hard, it was miserable. It was just miserable. So when we finally got back home, my mama and daddy, that's the year that they decided we were going to get us a in the ground swimming pool. And we did. And it was fabulous. Mm-hmm. I spent many hours in that swimming pool, as did many of my friends.
It wasn't very big, but it was a real nice one.
It's pretty good size.
You think so? Oh,
you're in Arkansas?
In Arkansas.
Weren't you in Kentucky this morning? You booking it right on through, aren't you? Musgrave Family Farm, welcome in. Nice to see y'all. I don't know how people can live in places where it just gets god awful hot and not have a way to cool off. Can you imagine not having air conditioning? I'm so spoiled. I mean, I know I didn't have air conditioning as a child in my bedroom. My sister did, but I did not. Wonder why?
She took our bedroom, that's why.
Stink bug, I can deal with cold, but that hot, I just I don't know about that so much. The thing see, I knew you were. I knew you said you had been, that you was in Kentucky because you had to sign that paperwork from the bank. See, I retained some things. I don't remember everything, but I retained some things. Yeah, I can't. If I get hot, I have a hard time falling asleep. So, as a menopausal woman person, that can be an issue. Yeah, Okie, you laugh at the heat. Right into the house with your glass of cucumber water and sit in front of the air conditioning and take a little nap. I know what you're doing.
I think it's hotter now because of the fact that there's so much of our surrounding has been paved over with either asphalt or cement, and there's so many more buildings.
Oh, Mike, see, we have an air conditioner in our camper and a refrigerator freezer.
Hey, you.
Well, Pearl, come on down. See, there's some people who are more than welcome to come on down, and then there's others that need to stop at the Georgia line.
For goodness sake.
Yeah, it's the truth, stink bug. I don't remember everything. I do pretty good though.
Bless his heart. Spink's gonna take care of it.
Well, somebody's got to, that's for sure.
We need all the help we can get.
I tell you what, the other day when we went over to the inlet and to the campground over there, and we were in the Mustang and the top was down. Well, we got in this line to get into the inlet, and that line, we were sitting there for like 20 minutes.
Oh my word.
And had the top down, just sitting there baking. And I said, you got to put the top up.
Yeah.
I got and crank that air conditioning up, and it's got those buttons where you can push and the cold air comes up your butt and your back.
That's a hell of a way to put it.
Well, I don't know what it's called.
Seat
cooler. That's it. I said, turn those babies on. Yeah. I do remember a lot about you, don't I, Vanessa? See, I'm doing good. I think that too, the heat is different. I know when we go to Ohio and they say, oh, it's 80 9 degrees. And I'm like, this is not, I can deal with this. It's a different kind of heat. It's a different kind of heat. Um, just like the cold, it's a different kind of cold. Um, and I know people think you're crazy when you say that, but I do think it's true.
Well, the humidity makes a difference, whether it's in the hot weather or the cold weather.
Yeah, the humidity can get you. Can get you. Stink bug, did you fill up them jars with the honey yet? Whoa, I don't think so. Joel, welcome in. It's true. It's true. I'm not easily offended. I'll give y'all that. I'm not easily offended. Well, have fun. Where y'all are, that's some cold.
Too cold.
It's too cold. Exactly, stink bug. Oh, Vanessa, you are not. Budget Survival Dad, hello and welcome in.
You got 2 accounts.
Oh, you have 2 accounts. Well, how lovely. I just have 1. Yes, we are, stink bug. We are indeed all from the South. Well, not everyone in the chat is, but a lot of us are. Stink bug mama and I.
Well, Kentucky is definitely still South.
Yes. Yeah, I consider Kentucky South.
Yes, it is.
It's south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yes, the fires are very concerning this time of year. This is all over the country. Very concerning.
Mm.
I can't say that I've ever really been to the Southwest, Vanessa.
You've been to Texas.
I've been to Texas, yeah.
Louisiana.
You've been to Arizona.
I have spoken to your grandparents a few times, and I've been to Alabama a lot.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yes, most people don't know where the Mason-Dixon line is.
Southerners know.
I have been there many times. And they also don't realize that they don't refer to it as the Civil War.
It's the War of Northern Aggression. Isn't that funny?
The War of Northern Aggression. That's it. See, you were conceived in Georgia. Well, you don't get much more south than Georgia. Oh, Vanessa, yeah, you're gonna have to stay in the house all the time. There was something the other day.
That was Jackson singing "Sweet Home Alabama."
Oh yeah, Dana, that's my son.
Stink bug knows.
Yeah, stink bug. It's the War of Northern Aggression. Exactly.
That's way too funny.
In fact, one of my favorite writers. That's how he always referred to it. Shelby Foote. Excellent.
He's got such a wonderful.
Oh, I could listen to that man. He's dead now, but I could listen to that man read anything. Anything.
Well,
Rick, hello from Illinois. My daughter lived in Illinois for quite some time. She's in Wisconsin right now.
We think.
And we've been to Chicago a number of times.
I lived in Chicago back in the day when I was an airline stewardess. They may not know that about me.
That you were airline stewardess?
Uh-huh.
What, Jack?
Before the gun violence?
Yes, before the gun violence.
Absolutely. You could walk down the street downtown. We did.
No, she's never read any Shelby Foote, stink bug. He is an historian, and so all of his works are of a historic nature. There is a book. Okay, so are you 5 hours north of Chicago? You'd have to either be north or west of Chicago if you're 5 hours. Yes, because if you drive south,
Could
you're
be south too.
don't take 5 hours to get out. Your grandma wanted to be an airline stewardess? I would think that it would have. Well, at the time that mother was one, they had to wear them like almost stiletto heels and little tight.
Had to wear girdles too.
Oh, a girdle. Oh, good Lord, no. Mm-mm.
Don't forget
Oh,
those
she
things
got
in-
back safe and sound. Good. Did she have fun, Stink Bug?
Jack,
Yeah.
were you able to get the Friday from your work?
I have to wait until tomorrow to find out.
Okay.
Okay, Vanessa, I do not know what that means, but okie dokie. Mother was an airline stewardess for Eastern Airline. Just an FYI for you. She had the cutest little hat. We have to see if we can find that pictures of her because they were very cute. The
Very snazzy uniforms too.
Don't forget Sam Elliott.
Oh, I
Mm.
see, Vanessa. I see. Okay, I get you now. Anyway, there is a little tiny town in Florida. And they're filming one.
Micanopy.
Yes, they're filming a movie about that's from a book. It's called A Land Remembered.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about Florida, and they're filming it in Micanopy, which is in North Florida. But it's a little teeny little town, but they took over the whole town to make it look like an old Georgia town in the early turn of the 20th century.
In the 1800s.
And so I'm excited.
Early
I'm
1800s.
excited to get to see that.
They were going to do part of it at Fort DeSoto campground, but they couldn't because of the environmental concerns.
Oh, Dana, so I had bacon grease from 5 years ago. Used jars. Just smelled it. It does not smell bad. Where did you keep it? First of all, if you kept it in the refrigerator, it's perfectly fine. If it smells all right, it's probably fine. Now, you can, I know this sounds silly or odd, but do a little batch of popcorn using the bacon grease on the stove, the popcorn. And if it tastes funny, then don't use it on anything else. Popcorn's cheap. And if it don't work with the popcorn, just toss it out. But it should be okay. I use ours for all kinds of stuff. I mean, I don't use vegetable oil anymore at all. Okay, so I was cleaning out my purse today. Sometimes you tote around the weirdest stuff in your purses or
And
your
how did it get
pocketbook.
in there?
Well,
Who put it
who
in there?
knows?
Oh, that's so sweet, Allie.
Well, I can't do it tonight, Stink Bug, but maybe we can get something together for next Tuesday if that would work for you. Oh, Allie, you're so sweet. Thank you. Hey, Allie, we're gonna camp again. Let me think. August 7th, we'll be at the campground again. So write that down in your book. Oh, see, I don't keep our milk in the doors. I keep it inside the refrigerator part because I don't think them doors get as cold as they say they do. Oh yes, have fun in nature. The beef tallow is fabulous. It's harder and harder and harder to get.
Mm-hmm.
My sister and I have gotten it a couple of times from different butchers, but it's not cheap to do anymore.
Birthday. Oh, Okie, that's awful.
Your birthday's August 6th. I'll have to try to remember that. Oh, Okie. That's terrible. You know they didn't do that. I'm writing it down, Stink Bug. because you know how I am. Oh yeah, I use bacon grease to make our popcorn. Okie beef tallow is the best. And you know what's the name of that? What's the name of that burger place that's so expensive? Barbara, by Walmart. Well, I don't
Up
remember the
there?
name. Anyway, they use beef tallow for their French fries.
Well, you know, McDonald's used to.
You, Allie, you should. We'll have the boat and everything.
Five Guys.
Five Guys. That's it. Yes, Five Guys. Okay, you're so smart. Anyway, they use beef tallow. Yes, Steak and Shake. But you know, if I'm gonna go to Steak and Shake, I love them little teeny little skinny French fries that they do. But I always want a milkshake if I go to Steak and Shake.
Oh, that's nice. Have fun.
Oh, have fun. Cleaning is highly overrated. You know, we all need
I
to.
hope it is because I don't do much.
We all need to have Oki's daughter, Sam. Sam what's her name? Is her name Samantha Oki? Anyway, she is a little cleaning
frenzy.
She just, oh my word, she wears me out watching her. She got a swimming pool all put up. Is that where y'all went swimming, Oki?
Oh. They call her Sam. I love that.
Oh, okay, Blonde. That's an excellent idea. If we ever were to live in Ohio, I think we would have the ability to have a cow
2 hours
and
away.
such.
That's the distance.
Oh, well, that's a little far. So what types of places do you have in Minnesota? Okay, so you call her Sammy. Well, that's what I thought. Oh, 2 hours away, Okie. Well, that's not too terribly far. I mean, it's far just to jump in a pool, but it's not too far to visit.
Oh,
yeah, that's the thing, Budget.
Like
when you have stuff butchered, if you're not careful, they will keep your tallow, your beef fat. Oh, okay, stink bug.
I'm a chicken.
So there's nothing good to eat in the whole state of Minnesota. Minnesota. A lot of hockey, though. Well, Dana. Okay. You know, we do, Dana, have a little place in Ohio, which we will be going to soon. And we are going to meet Ohio Valley Prepping and his beautiful wife and have us some of that Amish
Mrs.
fried
Yoder's.
chicken. We have it all planned out. That's the thing, Mrs. Yoder's. Yep, that's exactly it, Mrs. Yoder's. And he told me where it was at, but I've done forgot. I wrote it down though. It's in my diary book, so I know what. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and anybody that's in the surrounding area that wants to meet up, that's fine. We had a little fiasco with getting the right airports and the right flights and this and that. Oi, oi, oi. Husband got it all straightened out though. Budget. I love the Amish community and the some of the things that they offer at their farmers markets and those quilts those women make. They're way too expensive for me. But if I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy one. But there's also a lovely lady, Rita, in Missouri, who makes quilts. She's got a YouTube, Rita's Roost, and I would go and buy a quilt from her too. Stink bug,
They are
you are
expensive.
exactly correct. They are too expensive. In fact, the other day, my husband and I were going to go we wanted to get a sandwich. Okay, so he said, well, let's go to Five Guys. And I said, well, the last time we went to Five Guys, it was like $70. Um, I just can't see eating no $70 hamburger. It's just ridiculous.
Stink bug's gonna be a bodyguard for you.
When we went to when I lived in Delaware, there was a small Amish community there. Obviously very close to Pennsylvania. Mennonites.
Yeah. That's who had the big barn thing, the Mennonites.
Okay, Blonde. So there are some Amish in your area. We even have Amish in Florida.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When will I be in Ohio? Let me look at my handy dandy calendar. I will be.
Texas Roadhouse is good.
We like Texas Roadhouse. I will be in Ohio from the 13th to the 26th of July. Well, see, budget, this is the thing. I enjoy going out to dinner. We don't do it, well, I say we don't do it a lot, but we really do. We do definitely go at least once a week. Alaska Critter Cam. Well, welcome. Okay, Mama, Alaskan Critter Cam is the young couple that I met at the Home Depot.
Oh, how cool is that?
Are you back home now, or are you still up in Alaska? Oh, that's too funny, Allie.
Deep freeze that.
That's cute. That's my thing. My husband keeps saying, if we got a cow, you couldn't name it and you couldn't get friendly with it. No, Budget, you're right. It's not the same experience at all. Oh, why? I'm glad you're back home safe and sound. Oh, I wish I could crochet, Stink Bug. I don't have the patience for it.
I don't know that my fingers are nimble enough anymore.
It's your grandma. Okay, so she don't have arthritis in her fingers? That's well, wonderful. Blonde, come on down. When's your birthday? Or up, whichever place I'm at. My son and Max, good old Max, and Mama have to stay here.
I imagine it was interesting.
Oh my goodness. Your first brown bear experience in the bush. Whew, I bet you was scared to death.
Oh, they do work hard outdoors. The Mennonites and the Amish are very, very hardworking people. And the thing is they do it in the old-fashioned way, or a great deal of it. And it is more work. It is more time-consuming than having, a microwave and this and that. But, they are also a very healthy group of people. And they're very self-sufficient. That's the key.
Oh, okay, Blonde.
I wish I had an extra $70,000 laying around somewhere. If we win the lottery.
I did buy a lottery ticket. So, Blonde, if it comes in, I'll get back to you. That's one of the things that I never would let go of is property, land. It's God don't make any more of it. So, however, when I say that, I have to say it tongue in cheek because these people over here on the river and the ocean, and they have just truckloads and truckloads and truckloads of dirt and sand, and build themselves a little island thing. you know, and put their little house on top of it, and then wonder why over the years it washes away. Mother Nature is why it washes away. Um,
And then they want us to pay to rebuild the beachfront.
oh, Alaska, the footage of the moose was really cool. It was very cool. I enjoyed it. Okay, Alaska, you got to ride over on A1A Jimmy Buffett Boulevard or whatever they renamed it. Over the Wabassa Causeway up to the inlet. As you get closer to the inlet, look towards the ocean. All that property, all that between the road and the ocean is all burnt. They had a fire. Now, the lady at Long Point told me that it was a, what did I say it was? Controlled burn. But it didn't look too controlled to
But
me.
that's all. I think all of that land right along there belongs to the state. That's all still part of the inlet.
Oh, a cemetery on property doesn't bother me at all. Just makes me feel like I've got company. I'm not scared of cemeteries.
So they don't come visit.
Yeah, and I don't want them visiting me, you know.
Oh, that reminds me of a story Mama told me.
The I you know, Alaska, I thought that maybe they did it because so much of it was just frozen, just and dead. And so to get that under nastiness out, they just burn it all. And you know, I was just, you know, but that's, I noticed that when we rode down the road on our way. And okay, so we went to the inlet. I'm telling you this right now. Don't go to the inlet on the north side on the weekend.
Oh Lord.
There's no parking. All that parking that used to be underneath the bridge is gone. So all those yahoos are parking every which way and diddly widdly, and you got to wait for like 20, 30 minutes to get into the park. It was ridiculous. All we wanted to do was ride through. We didn't. It was absurd. I was like, oh no, no. So yeah, that's a little tidbit for you. But I'm really glad y'all got back safe. Did your wife get to go with you, or was this just you that went on the trip? Allie, do they do controlled burns up by you? Alaska, Allie lives up in the Merritt Island area.
Oh. That's sad.
Oh, that's terrible, Blonde. That's terrible. It's very, very difficult for families because, you know, a property does end up getting divided, separated, sold. It's sad. There are certain restrictions when there is a cemetery on property. There are certain restrictions as to what you can and cannot do in the state of Florida. I don't know about Kentucky. Well, Alaska, I can't say that I blame her. You know, there's going to be 3 days when I'm in Ohio and I'm going to be all by myself. And my husband was like, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not doing nothing.
What you say is not a damn thing.
Well, I just said I wasn't doing nothing. And he was like, you're not going to do anything? I'm like, no, nothing. Not a thing.
Now, that's so sweet.
Dolly, hello, welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? Now, okay, is everybody looking at everybody else's channels and going on and saying hey and visiting? Because this is a very, very nice community. And
Absolutely.
y'all would, it would but what's the word? Behoove you to do that. Learning with Winnie. Well, hello and welcome. So that's just my little FYI for that. Budget, thank you so much. I appreciate that. News. Well, I appreciate all the newbie subscribers. It's so funny that I'm sure everybody does it. You go on and you look at your channel. Yes, y'all go look at Alaska's cool videos. He does. They're spectacular. And they're just peaceful, calm. I don't do anything that is like gonna stress somebody out. I'm not gonna send you to someplace that's gonna get your on your last nerve or anything at all like that. Um well, see, that's the thing. There's not a lot of acreage in Florida anymore for housing. You get these little lots and this zero lot line stuff. Alaska and I, we got to have a talk with the county commissioners because they doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. Okay, so you have an easement. Well, that's good. That's good. You definitely need that. Allie, thank you. Dolly makes the most beautiful jewelry, and she just has a calming spirit. She's going to come visit me sometime because she wants to go swimming with me. Well, I think everyone, like my son, he would like to buy something, but prices have just got ridiculous, just absurdly ridiculous. And I don't know how really young people are ever supposed to make it. Hello, Maverick. Yes, Maverick, my granddaughter is 7 years old, and when we camp, she goes with us. So yes, and we generally take a little pool for her to play in, and then of course, we go on the boat to the little islands and explore and see what all we can find, because it's quite the treasure hunt to go explore on the islands. Oh no, blonde, you relax, be safe. That's more important. You must be safe at all times. Well, see, that's it. If my son is doing a really good job of budgeting and saving, and he'll get there. It'll come about. Um Learning with Winnie, or when you say you're going camping, okay, there's a variety of different methods of camping. Now, Allie knows this of me. I'm more of a glamping, not a tent camping. Uh, I do not. I've done tents, but I don't anymore. I need air conditioning and I need a comfy mattress. So when I say I'm going camping, we're gonna take the camper. Now it's not a big camper. It's not a glamorous camper, but it's functional. It's cool and it's comfortable. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, Maverick, that nine's perfect, just perfect. Well, OVP, I was kind of getting a little suspicious as to if you were actually working today. I was like, oh my word, they're making him actually work tonight? Lord have mercy. Well, see, Budget, that's me. You know, I, exactly. That's now my sister has one of those big old toy hauler campers. It's right nice. Oh yes. Oh how you are always hard at work.
Hey, don't
Yes,
laugh.
Allie. He will. I think they said around the 11th or the 12th. We might get together in August. I'm leaving it fairly loose and open, so whatever they want to do is fine.
Good news for blonde traveling. I'm glad to hear that.
You're not kidding. Oh, I'm so glad she didn't have to, Blonde.
That would have been awful.
That's wonderful that she can continue that. We need nurses. Oh, okay. You was watching somebody else? Mm-hmm. No, you go on and you go watch your people. My sister's husband actually lived in theirs when he worked a lot and he traveled a lot. So he lived it's nice. I mean, it's got one of those sleep by number beds in it and everything. It's lush. Dana, thank you. And we'll see you soon, I'm sure. Oh, okay, so he's got a guest. Oh, that's nice. Is it anybody I might know? CL, welcome in. CL, it sure got hot today, didn't it? What kind of wonderful masterpiece are you planning to work on this weekend? How I really liked your video about the overpacking and overweighting of the go bag. That is extremely hazardous, and I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, Belfast. I have a young man whom I watch, and he was very distraught about all that stuff that's going on. Grandma of three, hello, welcome in. We're doing great. We're keeping busy, doing our thing. Okay, so you're working on your lighthouse painting. There was a lighthouse that it was on the Gulf side in Marathon Key, and it was there the last time we were there, but it's gone now. They took it down. I don't know why. I mean, I guess maybe hurricanes or something must have.
How close are you with CL?
Yeah. CL's the one that does all the paintings.
Do you have their address?
Do I have her address? No, but I know where she lives.
I have a.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. CL Mama's got something she wants to send to you. Oh, honey, Blonde, the rent in here is ridiculous. I mean, it off the charts. But even in the little town in Wisconsin that my daughter lives in, I mean, they're struggling. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, and just the expense of life itself. Well, okay, I lose subscribers every day, and then the next day you might get a few more, and then they'll back and forth, back and forth. I don't really. I mean, I look at it, but I'm not obsessing about it. I of course want my channel to grow. It's not about making money. I'm not making money, people. I know people think, "Oh, I can't wait to get monetized. I'll make money." Mm-mm. No, you don't really make money. Just saying. Um. Oh, Grandma of three. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. CL, you still on here? We're doing great. Oh, that sounds good,
Yeah.
Stink Bug.
It's
Chicken
making me
casserole?
hungry.
CL, my mama collected these. She wants me to show it to you. It's very cute.
It's the Jupiter Lighthouse.
It's the Jupiter Lighthouse. I don't know if you've ever been to Jupiter, but I think you can still go up all.
You can.
Not my happy, you know what, but those active people can go all the way up it. You're not going to see me and Mama hiking up it.
I think I can thin that CL, don't you?
It's awfully heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that yes, YouTube is Jupiter is a lovely, well, it used to be a lovely little community. I don't know about it anymore. I haven't been there in so long. Uh all the communities, uh you can take the state of Florida and all of them on the water, all the way around. They're just getting so busy and so much influx of people building, and it's just, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know where the little children are going to go to school, or how these people are going to get from one place or the other. uh I just don't understand it. um Sometimes I don't think YouTube likes any of us, to be quite honest. And sometimes I think, oh, well, they only, they certain niches, so to speak, that they um approve of or don't approve of. And I've noticed a lot, and I think it's kind of sad, of people doing nothing but the AI generated images for their channels. Uh and I want to see a person. I want to hear real things, not made up things, and um I want there to be value to it, you know. So those are things that kind of, I think that YouTube as well would prefer to see more um, real than AI. I might be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Blonde, I think you're right. I think they have moments where they go and they, who knows.
Mm.
Well, CL, this is the thing. I know that there are a lot of people who try to tell you how to manage your channel, and that you need to do this or you need to do that, or you got to have this kind of thumbnail, or you have to have an intro, or you have to. I don't do any of that. I'm not going to do any of that. Uh, I feel like for me, I can just do what I do. People want to join me, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. Personal prerogative.
Okay, Mason.
Uh, who?
Mason.
Mason, you did show up. Hello.
Mason just arrived.
You just arrived. Well, see, Ohio, that's pretty much me. If I get 20 people that pay attention to something I said, I'm thinking, okay, well, that's nice.
Good night,
Oh,
Allie.
Allie, good night. And let's call me sometime about the meetup, and uh yeah, we'll do something.
Good for you, Stink Bug.
Oh, Blonde, yes, it is adorable, isn't it? It's cute. That's me, CL. I do what I want to do. I'm not gonna hit and change a bunch of stuff to please somebody else. Stinkbug, it can be a lot of um time and effort. Uh but I think that when you just do it the way you want to do it. If it brings you joy, if it makes you happy, okay. If other people tune in or join you or whatever, great. If they don't, that's okay. You still had the pleasure of doing whatever it was you were doing. Um Budget OVP puts out a lot of really interesting stuff. I really enjoy his channel. And Mason, do not have to say you're sorry, please. And you need to talk to your mama. I talk to my mama all the time. Exactly, Dana. If people want to watch your virtual cookbook, then they'll do so. You know, if they enjoy your videos, that's great. If they don't want to watch, I don't want anybody there that don't want to be there. That's just the simple of it. Um, but how I have a question. When you do that, do you gain new subscribers throughout the duration of the video? Um,
Flower shower. That's cute.
well, I think I've got 500,000 now, but I don't really keep track of it a lot. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. You roll the dice. Hey, Ohio, it's a Vegas thing. If you're playing roulette, whatever happens, happens. Flower shower, that's cute. Mason said, "Hey, Nana."
I know. I see that. That's so sweet.
How I think that one of the reasons, because I've noticed, one of the is because right now in the United States, um, the weather's good for the northern, so people are outside, people are doing stuff, people are going on vacations, they're going on trips, they're not sitting at home watching their their TV, their YouTube. They're out experiencing life. Now, as soon as the snow starts coming in and everything, they're gonna get back to watching it because they're stuck inside. That's just the theory I have. Um,
I think Blonde Gypsy's right. Spot on with that. It's the same beliefs.
exactly.
And
I
values.
don't have a niche per se. Uh, I just it's basic kindness and humanity. I like flowers. I like food. I like nature. I have a family. There's a lot of different components to me. I don't just fit into one little thing. There's a lot to me. A lot. Um yeah, exactly, Ohio. Um and that's fine. That's great. I want people to enjoy their lives and get out and do fun things.
Flower shower.
Oh, merciful heavens, Dana, that'd be a hoot and a half. Uh, Dana, actually, you can use a lot of real flowers in your cooking. Uh, the a good sourdough, not sourdough. Oh Lord, what's my favorite cookie, Barbara? Mm,
Shortbread.
Shortbread. Okay, a shortbread cookie with lavender. It's delicious. It's delicious. And you can do that little lavender thing on the top of it. It's so pretty. It's so elegant looking. Very weddingish.
Is that a word?
Yeah, it's a word. I just made it up myself.
The walking dictionary, huh?
Exactly. Um oh, hey Daniel, and welcome. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, a skunk. You didn't
Oh
get
my
sprayed,
word.
did you? We don't have see now if I say it out loud there's going to be one
Don't
tonight.
say it.
But I don't care for those. Skunks are not one of my personal favorite animals. They're cute. Now, Radar, okay, Daniel, here's a little FYI for you. Radar had a de-skunked skunk that was a pet of his for years. It had a name and it lived in the house and it was
Was it Pepe Le Pew?
it was weird. Matthew is weird.
We can say that because he's
Radar,
my young'un.
Daniel, say a little prayer for Radar. He had oral surgery today, so say a little prayer for him before you go to bed.
Oh, OVP had one too.
Y'all had a skunk too? Lord have mercy. That's not it's not a pet I would want. I don't want a skunk. I don't want a possum. I don't want a raccoon. I tell you what, I'll trade you a skunk for Reba. Reba's so cute.
He can't part with Reba.
Yeah, I tell you what, my son has a cat, and the box is in his room, and he's real good about keeping it clean and everything. But I used to have a cat, and that was back before they invented all those fancy dancy cat litters. And sometimes, it could get a little stinky, if you know what I'm saying. And there is okay. So I thought, oh well, I'll look into for my daughter. I'll look into how much those self cleaning,
yeah,
and them things was almost $1,000. I said, well, no, somebody can scoop cat poop. Not gonna be doing that. No, your wife would shoot you if you gave Reba away. I'm telling you, she'd keep Reba before she'd keep you. Just saying. Just saying.
Reba's probably the cutest too.
I'm sure Reba's the cutest. So, how's the weather up there right now? I know y'all was getting some kind of nastiness coming through there. In fact, my husband was having a hissy fit because he was afraid it was going to affect the corn and the soybeans. We got to worry about the corn and the soybeans. He's kind of excited about going up to Ohio. And are you ready for this? Mowing the yard. Man loves to mow. And he's got one of those 0-turn ones. And he told me, ooh, that's not good. That's not good, Ohio. You got to fix that before I get there. We'll be crank that AC on big time. Okay, so the place has central heat and air, right? But I was hot, and I might have complained a little bit, just a tiny bit. And so he had to go buy me a unit that just blows on me at night because I was like, oh no, this is too bad. Yeah. Oh dear, Mike. Oh dear. Is that the one you were like racing or mudding in? The lawnmower, Mike? Oh, Daniel, don't tell me that. We got to have nice weather when I'm up there.
Well, that's a ways off.
The thing is, well, yes. Well, that's what here it's not so bad. But up there
Scotty.
it's more to have. Scotty, hello and welcome in. Anyway, my husband says, I want you to learn how to mow the yard with that 0-turn lawnmower. Do you think you could do it? Truth of the matter is, I can do anything I put my mind to. But I'm thinking, why do you want me to learn how to mow the yard? You love to mow the yard. It makes him happy to mow the yard. Why does he want me to learn how to? Well, I try not to be a complaining person, but Ohio, if I'm laying there in the bed and I'm hot, I'm gonna complain. That's just the simple truth of it. I mean, there's only so much I can take off. You know what I'm saying? And so, he bought me my own little air conditioner that just is for the bedroom, and I can get that puppy down to low temperatures. Only 75? Wow, CL, that's amazing. It was knocking on 90 today here. Uh okay. Oh, how have you ever been out to Area 51? And Scotty, do you live out there? Oh,
Good
blonde.
night,
Well,
blonde.
you get some rest and take care of yourself. Be safe out there. The Yeah, I have a cousin who lives not too terribly far from the Area 51. I got to move my butt kiss is starting to get fall asleep. So I got to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Um that is a long drive. I don't know how far it is from here to the place. It takes us 22 hours. Jay, good evening. Oh, London.
Oh, I'm reading about Britain now.
Mother and I watch an awful lot of British television. Just saying. And we love to have a tea. A cuppa. There is something very uh soothing about having a cup of tea. And all the little shows we watch, that's how they solve everything. Is they have a cup of tea. And if there's, if you have an issue of any sort, they're asking you if you would like a cup of tea. And
I'll put on the kettle.
I'll put on the kettle. And uh so we very much enjoy the shows, but we also very much enjoy the tea. Now,
we like a tea party.
we do like a tea party.
1 month or 2.
Well, CJ, I'm telling you, we watch a lot of British shows. I mean, we watch a lot of my favorite British show is All Creatures Great and Small. That's my favorite.
Scotland, isn't it?
No, it's British. It's in no. Uh, the main character is Scottish. Yes. And then we watch Father Brown. We watch all kinds of British shows. We love them.
Manchester.
Exactly, Pearlman. My brother-in-law was actually born in Las Vegas at the military base, but still, it was Vegas. I noticed there, like I said earlier, there was a young man that is I think he's in Wales. Anyway, he was talking, but I think he's Irish, and he was talking about some of the unrest going on over there. It was interesting. Yes, Nellis Air Force Base. That's the one. My sister has been there before. She was actually awarded a flight, I guess. Because she did something good. I don't know what she did. She did something good. And so they gave her a flight through the Grand Canyon
in an F-15.
In an F-15. It was part of her little rewards package, I guess, or thank you package, or whatever it was she did. It saved the Air Force
a lot of money.
It saved the Air Force $2 million, and so
$2
billion. Anyway, saved them a buttload of money. Okay, so they gave her that, and that was really cool, really very, very cool. Yes, Pearlman. I have watched the American version of Ghosts and the British version of Ghosts, and British humor is it's different. It's just different. Now, Mother What's the name of that show you used to watch that was the British humor and you just got tickled, so badly tickled with?
Oh, As Time Goes By.
As Time
With
Goes
Dame
By.
Judi Dench and her
Yeah.
husband.
But you know, we know it's kind of sad when
And we like the repair shop.
oh, we love the repair shop. But it's interesting that the shows that are on television right now, there are few and far between that we watch at all. Penny Hill, exactly. Funny. You know, uh we don't have like the old Dean Martin, Carol Burnett, those kind of shows anymore that were just funny, you know. Um and we don't have MASH and um shows that were just you could just watch.
Anything worth watching.
You know, and same thing with movies, which I think we talked about last week. The remaking Harry Potter. Why are they doing that? They remade Cinderella, and we've got how we love
We still watch
MASH.
MASH.
We love MASH. We are on. We watch them in order. Okay, we're pitiful. Anyway, we watch them in order, and we just watched the cowboy episode last night. In fact, because my husband always falls asleep. So, yeah. Well, exactly. When we don't watch you know, we don't watch soap operas. We don't watch game shows. Well, Mama and my husband will watch game shows sometimes. But uh
Sleeping show, that's a good one.
exactly. You got to have something that you can kind of unwind about. Now I watched all the Outlander, you know, that kind of. I don't think I've ever seen Highlander, but I think my son has. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that one, Perlman. The thing is, you know, I want something that isn't going to discombobulate me or upset me. I want something easygoing. I still have VHSs that I'm not going to get rid of either. I have VHSs and DVDs. And the reason, and I have the player too, is because I can run that with my generator. And if we're in a hurricane or something like that, we don't have electricity, I can still have entertainment.
Oh my God, the only people that can afford it, Jay's the old ones.
Okay, Jay, now, how old do you think we are? Good Lord have mercy. Okay, we're the only ones who can afford it. My husband bought me that Mustang for my birthday. Not this year, but last year.
But he
drives it. Now, we only drive it very limitedly, very, very limitedly.
It's an investment.
It has very low mileage on it. And the truth of the matter is, Life After People. No, I have seen snippets of it, Ohio. The truth of the matter is the whole thing with the Mustang is he and I go out in it and just kind of unwind and chit chat and get away from the house, and it just is, it's a nice time for us to go out and do something together that we both enjoy. So that's the whole thing with the Mustang. And you know, I think he was having his midlife crisis. You know, he likes to hear it go boom boom.
Oh, I do too. I love to hear the exhaust.
Yes. So yeah, so we enjoy it. Now I will say we do get some looks. Like young people look at us like, oh, look at those old people riding around in that thing. But the truth of the matter is, where we live, there are an awful lot of old people with some real sporty cars. We do appreciate it, Jay, and we do uh take really good care of it. I mean, it's got its own little blanket. It really does. He covers it up and everything. It's very well taken care of. Yes, CL. When he wants it to go rumble rumble, it will go rumble rumble. I don't go rumble rumble in it, but he will. Yes. And with the price of gas, you don't want to rumble rumble too much, and it takes that more expensive gas too, or at
Sounds
least he
like it's
puts it
got
in
the
there.
glass pack mufflers on it.
It does,
That's what we had back in my day. Glass
and
packs.
he's got that light uppy thing that goes behind me. Well, it goes behind him too, but it actually also deflects the wind a certain way so that you can actually have a conversation with the person in the car with the top down. I didn't know all that had aerodynamic stuff to it, but it does. Uh, and it also, when you open the door at night, didn't know this either because we always go out in the daytime. But the other night we were in it. If you open the door,
CL's got glass packs.
see,
Imagine me knowing about that. 87 years old.
but you open the door and the little Mustang emblem lights up on the ground where the door is.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was really cool. Now, CL, are you impressed that the old lady knew about glass packs? What was your most sporty car?
That I own?
Yeah.
That Oldsmobile. I had a charcoal gray and white Oldsmobile in 98 with 3 deuces under the hood.
1898?
No, they had an Oldsmobile in 88 and they had a 98.
Well, what year was the car?
Oh dear. Probably about a 59, maybe. 59, 60, something like that.
Okay, when you say 5960, it makes me think of that Johnny Cash song.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I'm like, they didn't have no car back then. Well, make sure that you wear good socks with your boots when you're breaking them in there, Daniel.
I've heard that if you wet them good and wear them, then put them on, that would help them to break in good. But you could probably just put beeswax on them or one of those heavy duty wax.
I wouldn't put beeswax on it.
Heavy duty wax.
What's the stuff you put on? Mineral oil? Is that what you put on baseball gloves?
I don't know. I never had a baseball glove.
I did, but I don't remember what we put on it. Any baseball players? What do you put on them to break in? Oh, budget. Yeah. First of all, I don't wear footwear very often. And mostly, if I do, it's flip-flops or tennis shoes. In fact, I had some little prissy boots. I gave them away because they hurt my feet.
Well, now that we found the sourdough, Jay, at the Aldi's, as cheap as it is, that's... You know,
I do make biscuits, and I have made bread. But we don't. It's a lot of work, you know. And we're lazy. I will do it if someone has a request, you know, I'll do it, but I don't just do it for my family because they don't eat it enough to, you know, they just don't. I do love sourdough bread though. Sourdough bread is one of my personal favorites. And biscuits with sausage gravy. You're talking my jam now. Or a biscuit with like a ham biscuit. Mm-hmm. I have made the sourdough before. It's a lot of work. I mean, to do the starter of the sourdough, it's a lot of work. And but
You
I
can
do
buy
know
it for less
how.
than $3 at all.
And yeah, when it's less than $3 at the grocery store,
But that's only at Aldi.
I can do it. I can just buy that. But I'm trying not to eat as much bread myself. Cause I don't need to. It's not healthy for me. But if I do eat it, I prefer the sourdough. Uh oh yeah, Mason. The sourdough bread, toasted sourdough bread with butter smothered all over it. Mm, 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 mm. That reminds me, I've got to go to Costco soon because I'm almost out of butter.
You don't want to let that coupon expire
No,
on
my
you.
coupon, I can't let my coupon expire. Well, yes, budget. As for the children, it's perfect. I would much prefer to see children getting a good, wholesome sourdough bread than Wonder Bread or something like that. That's just chemical laden. No, mm-mm. Um, and you know what else is really good, Mason? Is a piece of sourdough bread with with a cheese on it, and you put it in the under the
Ooh,
broiler, and you let it get all bubbly, and maybe get just a little bit of brown on there.
Mama calls that toasted cheese sandwiches.
I like a toasted cheese sandwich. Yes, we had BLTs tonight, and the tea came out of the garden. The B came from Costco. I think the L came from Publix. I did not partake in the L. I'm not a big L fan unless it's in a salad. That's just me though. So what does anybody else have any great plans for the week? Like I said, I'm busy packing. Uh and we got enough stuff strode out all over this living room. It's a mess. Uh because I'm busy packing. And we're going down to Marathon Key, and I'm very excited because I get to go out to the marina and eat hogfish. I love hogfish. It's delicious. Uh
Well, that's a good idea.
that is a good idea. Budget, that's a good idea. We so the place we're staying is very nice. I'm sure I'll make a video. But it's got a kitchen in it. So um well, oh, how I always look forward to your videos. Um, so my husband's like, "Well, what are we gonna cook? What are we gonna take?" So he's like, "Well,
He's
let's."
always worried about
He's
what's going to eat.
very worried about food all the time. So he's like, We can make hamburgers. That's easy." Bless his heart. I said, "Okay, so you got to have the hamburger. You got to have the bun. You got to have onion, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise,
Miracle Whip.
mustard, Miracle Whip, and ketchup." Really? No. No, 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 no. Spaghetti, sauce, pasta, meat. Boom. You're done.
Chaka.
He's like, "Oh, exactly. Pickles. Exactly. Because he gonna want pickles. And the baby's gonna want cheese." So I'm like, that's too many things to have to pack. We can just make this simple, 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 you know. Uh and for breakfast, he's like, "Oh, well, we can take eggs." I'm thinking, transporting eggs? No, No. Bacon, no. I don't want to do all that work. You people can eat cereal. Cereal people eat cereal or Pop Tarts.
Yeah.
Oh yes, CJ. It's just there's certain little things uh that are like a nostalgia food, and yeah. Well, that's the thing. We are just gonna be down there for 2 nights, and I don't want to have to. When you start talking about making certain things, there's so many different. Oh well, they don't like this, or they like this, or they what? Oh, good Lord, have mercy. And I don't want to be in the kitchen cooking the whole time. I don't want to eat out either because it costs too much. Um, so let's go with something easy peasy that everybody will eat and it's just it'll yes. I can't say that I'm a picky eater, uh, but maybe I am. But um I think we're gonna take some pork chops because we all like pork chops. And I bought that pre-made mac and cheese that's already done. All you gotta do is heat it up because the baby loves mac and cheese. And
From Bob Evans. It's Bob Evans.
yeah,
So they'll know that, most of them.
exactly, Jay. Everybody's gonna eat. We're not gonna starve to death. I'm not gonna let anybody starve to death. Oh, that sounds interesting, Ohio. Uh, I do think that a lot of people don't have any clue about what would happen in certain situations. That you might have to walk home, or you might have to leave your home without your vehicle, or even if you do get to take your vehicle, where are you going? Do you have a destination? A lot of people don't have not even forethought that far. What are you going to do? How's anybody going to know where you are? It's a lot to it that people don't really give much consideration to. I have, you have, but yes, budget. Uh, and exactly, hot dogs. Uh, easy, simple, not particularly expensive. Um, yes. I mean, it's my vacation too. I don't want to be cooking. Um, Ohio, you are so correct. There's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of people that hype up stuff that I'm going, have they thought about that? You know, um, the straws that purify water, they're small, they're easy to carry. Uh, you don't have to have that big old hoo ha things. You do at your final destination, but from getting from point A to point B, no, you do not. There's just so many little things. Oh Lord, I done lost my glasses, didn't I? Exactly, budget. Everybody needs a plan. Everybody needs to know what's going on. Uh and um exactly. There's certain things that stay in my car all the time and it drives my husband crazy. Um but if we ever he would be so happy that I have that stuff. And then the bags. I did them. So I know that the baby, you know, she has one, and it's not heavy. And if push came to shove, you know, and another adult could strap it on front of them or what have you. But it's hers, and she can carry it, and it's not too heavy for her. Um, I do not have one for mother because I don't think that she would be able to do all that.
I have a bag,
But it's
but
not
it's not
packed.
heavy. Yep.
It's packed. But so that's the thing. And the shoes. People don't think about the shoes. Uh my exactly budget. Exactly. See, our baby's 7. So, she's gotten older, she can carry more. You know, good Lord, she carries that big old heavy backpack to school, back and forth to school all the time, which I think is ridiculous, but that's a whole nother issue. Um, but the shoes, like I say, I don't like to wear shoes. And I don't like to wear socks. So even when I wear my tennis shoes, I don't wear socks, which drives my husband bonkers. Um, but you've got to know where your shoes are. You've got to make sure that you have broken them in properly and have the socks with the shoes so that you can just put them on and go on. Um, these kind of things are important. Um, you don't need a hairbrush in your go bag. Well, OVP, no offense, you don't need a hairbrush anyway. Uh, now that was funny. but that's the thing. There's stuff that people put in them that you just go, why? Uh oh, CL. I don't like to shop for anything, but particularly not shoes or bathing suits. Hate it. Hate it. Um and depending on where you live, uh it is a good thing to have uh some a jacket that you you know well, yeah, Miss Reba might need a hairbrush. Does Reba have a little backpack? I bet that would be cute. Keep her kibble in it. Oh, that would be adorable. Um, Max doesn't have a backpack. Maybe I should get him one. I'd have to teach him how to wear it though, because I don't think he'd like wearing it.
Good luck with that.
Because he didn't like the thunder jacket. That was like wrestling. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Um, oh, very good budget. I am gonna be doing some freeze drying next week. Uh oh yeah, you'll have to carry Reba. She gonna peter out, and you gonna have to carry her. You gonna have to get a little one of them little front carriers, like baby carriers, uh, that you put Reba in. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. Hey, Chance, how you doing tonight? But yeah, I've got. Okay, so I'm one of our trips. This is we're gonna visit with Jay. Thank you. Yes, it's quite colorful, isn't it? You can't even tell if I spill something on myself. Um, but anyway, we're gonna be meeting some cousins and their children, and so they wanted me to do Skittles, shocker, and they wanted me to do ice cream sandwiches in the freeze dryer for them. So I'm gonna do that. Um, but I'm gonna do that next week, and then I'm gonna try to do some more real food. Um, just because. Oh Lord, 80 pounds? No, I couldn't do 80 pounds, Chance. And I have to agree with Ohio on the fact that it's a go bag isn't supposed to sustain you forever. It's just to get you to the next
Safe place.
exactly, the next safe place. Um well, Chance, being that I'm in Florida and he's in Ohio and he's got to tote Reba, that could be an issue. Yes, Budget. The ice cream sandwiches in the freeze dryer do turn out really, really well. Budget, I don't mean to pry, and if you don't want to say that's perfectly fine, but where do you live? Just curious. I have a little T90 chainsaw, but even that I would not tote. That's not in my go
You
bag.
need one of those folding hand saws. Yeah, for Dwayne.
And the thing is, a map that is small enough and not too heavy. Um okay, yes. I do remember that. I do remember that. Well, maybe sometime I can freeze dry some stuff for the kids and we could meet up. That'd be nice. That'd be fun. Oh Lord, here they go talking in the alphabet now.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, we have a pole pruner, but our pole pruner is really tall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to buy a dress, Jay, a shirt, or a carpet or furniture that's going to show
Splotches.
that you've done spilt syrup all down the front of you or whatever. Okay, a hedge trimmer. We got one of them too. Okay, V has my phone number as well. So she's our connect person. Um oh, we don't have to trade anything, honey. That's fine. Um okay. Where we're going is Marathon Key. Tranquility Bay Resort. And they have a webcam. And so you will be able to see me at the beach. I'm a wave to mama. Oh, it's beautiful down there, Budget. It's just absolutely beautiful. We've been there before. We've stayed there before. Um, and it's on the Gulf side. And now before when we stayed, we took the boat, but we're not taking the boat this time. Um, we need more than 2 days if we're gonna take the boat. It's just too much work. Um, and we're looking at like a house rental, Airbnb type thing, for a longer period of time for next year and have my cousins and stuff come with us because we think that might be really fun because it is so pretty down there. And yeah, exactly. If you're gonna tote that boat all the way down there, because you have to pay to keep the boat somewhere. Well, I do. When I go to Ohio, Chance, is when I take the books. Actually, what I'll do is I'll have the books sent there because I don't fly with all that mess. I don't. When I fly, it's very streamlined because I have everything in Ohio that I need. I don't have to have a suitcase or anything. Um, but yes, exactly, and I'll have plenty of time to read when I'm up there. Star Brand Power. Well, you're very kind, and that's just sweet as can be there. Um,
Star Brand's fixing to get kicked off.
okay, so you put corn on your tuna sandwich? I've never heard of that before in my life. But that's okay. To each their own. I'm growing red onions and I'm growing peppers right now too. I do pickles in my tuna as well. My husband likes the onions in his, but I don't like raw onion that much. Yes, Ohio, I certainly have. I have read one of Chance's books. In fact, it's right underneath there. Um, I try to keep all of those kind of books, um, those and my herb books, that kind of stuff, um, all together.
Blech.
Uh, I like Duke's mayonnaise. That's my personal favorite. Budget. Oh, sardines. See, my dear friend Carol loves sardines, but
Really? Oh, mercy.
yeah, I just don't know. I know they're really, 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 really good for you,
That
but
must be why I don't like them.
I just don't know about sardines. Um,
Chance.
yeah, Chance, you're down there, right there in that. We got one of those coffee tables that's got shelves underneath it, and it sits right in the middle of
Living room
the
floor.
living room floor, and I can just like right there. I see it's first aid for dogs and cats. I got all kinds of books. I read all kinds of things like that. Oh Lord, Chance, no sardine book. It's not gonna get you on the New York bestsellers. I can tell you that right now. Um. Okay, so Chance, what's the new book? What's the name of the new book? Jay, I think that there are they're a
Both for buddies.
wonderful prepper thing to have to keep. Oh Lord, I got to write all that down, Chance. You know I ain't gonna remember that. That's too long for me to remember. Okay. Um. So when you write, do you write on the computer or do you longhand it, or how do you write? Just curious. Oh, okay. I've never seen you write like. Well, maybe I have. I just didn't know that's what you were doing. Oh, I always have to have pen and paper handy, Jay. Always. The in fact, my granddaughter cracked. She thinks it's funny that I always have it handy. Um, my little pad of paper, But the thing is like I do. I mean, I know people are much more organized than I am because I have to. If I haven't a thought that I write it down. But it's like I've got my little thing for the keys. I don't want to forget the masks and snorkels. When we go up to see the cousins, I got to take the pickled eggs for my cousin. I got to take, all these different things that I got to pack and do. And when we go to Ohio, all these different things and things like I got to put the linens back in the camper because we washed them all. I have to have a list. If I don't have a list, I am so unorganized. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I have to have a list of what I'm doing, and then my notations. Oh, and then on my grocery list. See, that's me budget. If I don't write it down, you got a 50-50 I'll forget. It's like my husband said the other day, he says, we were uptown. He says, well, remind me of that when we get home. And we're in the pool. I said, I'm supposed to remind you of something. Well, he says, well, what is it? I said, I don't know. I just remember I was supposed to remind you. Well, then, throughout the course of the day, I actually ended up remembering. But again, I have to write it down. And I know a lot of people speak stuff into their phone, like their lists and so forth. I don't do that either. I write it down on a piece of paper. It is a human thing, and it's like I've got yes, Ohio, we did try the Pop Tarts. I'm gonna try to bring some on the airplane, honey. Mother, he wants to know how the Pop Tarts were.
They were actually not too bad. And I
They're-
don't even like Pop-Tarts.
They're very crunchy. They're like it turns them into a cracker, is what it does. But they're very crunchy. But they taste like a Pop Tart, but they're just really crunchy. I like personally, I like the chocolate ones, but I like chocolate. But I'm gonna try to bring some on the airplane. Yes, budget. We did freeze dried Pop Tarts. Because that was Ohio's suggestion. Because this is the thing: when I freeze dry stuff, obviously you do the stuff like spaghetti or food. I call that food. You do food. But you need to do treats too. Because if we are ever in a situation where the freeze dried food comes into major play, people need a treat. Children still need to have
wake them up there.
yeah, children need to have a little something special for their birthday. I did cake. Exactly. Morale is a real thing. And so I do these things because they're just a little something that makes somebody feel special. If it's their birthday, their anniversary, and you say, here, I've got this piece of pound cake. That would make you feel good, wouldn't it? It would make me feel good to think that somebody is, uh, thought of you that way. Exactly. That's us. We don't stock up our house with a bunch of junk food. But in the case of a situation, it would be nice to be able to say, here, have whatever,
This little treat.
this little treat, this little something, something. That's not going to kill them. Eating Skittles all the time, that's not good for children. But a little something, something, when the world's going to hell in a handbasket, is not going to be a bad thing. Exactly. And the thing is you might not even be able to get a can of soda. But if I have freeze-dried, already made cake, okay, or ice cream sandwiches, or some cookies, or whatever, and it's freeze-dried, okay, so you can reconstitute it. I wouldn't. I would just eat it crunchy, you know. It is a delightful little treat. Cheese, okay. When you freeze dry cheese, it makes it like a little Cheez-It cracker. I wouldn't reconstitute that. Now you can, but I would just eat it the way it is. But those are things that you may not be able to get in a situation. Cheese is not going to be readily available. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I watched a whole video about this man who's older than Methuselah, and he made soda out of the white pine needles and some sugar. It was amazing. It has kind of like almost like ferment. But I have never done it. I'm gonna try it sometime. Just to see what happens. But there are a lot of things that
Wait a minute. I don't understand white pine needles.
it's a type of pine tree. You can probably do it with the pine needles of different types of pines. But the guy just particularly used the white pine.
That's what we have is loblolly in North Florida.
Yeah, and then we got another kind here.
Yeah, those are sand pines. And there's some loblollies. The long needles and the short needles.
Oh, okay, Budget.
Okay, that's good to know.
Well, and see, that's the thing. There are just different little,
You
like
use the dried ones or the green ones?
no, you use the green ones.
Okay.
There are just different. Exactly, Jay. It does. It takes a little while to ferment. Kombucha. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, I know how to do that, and I've got the stuff to do that. But little things that can bring a little levity to the situation, a little normalcy to a situation. Oh yeah, I've done. Okay, so Ohio, I did dandelion jam. Now, when last time I was up in Ohio, and I don't really like it, to be honest. I mean, it's okay, but the thing of it is you could take it and hot water, and a spoonful of that jam into that hot water, and there you've got a dandelion tea. And it has a lot of medicinal purposes. You can also just obviously eat it.
But the kombucha.
Oh yes, exactly. If you let it, if you can get it, yes, exactly.
Happy time.
Happy. Okay, all right. So Mother and I were talking the other day. Okay, we went camping the last time. Mother sat here and she drank herself a bottle of.
No, I drank what was left in the bottle, which was probably about 4 ounces. But it was good.
Of
Watermelon.
watermelon wine. Okay, and it was the one with the feet on it. Okay,
Barefoot.
Yeah.
Brand.
And so anyway, we were talking about that. About wine. Do y'all remember Boone's Farm? Do they even still make Boone's Farm? I was just, I'm gonna
Boone's
have
Farm strawberry wine.
Boone's Farm wine. So I'm gonna have to look and see if they do, just for giggles. But yeah. Oh, you make your own wine. I have family members who used to make their own wine, and I bought my brother-in-law this kit thing to be able to make his own beer. I don't know if he ever did it or not.
Probably not.
But I think I could make wine. We definitely have enough grapes. We got grapevines everywhere. Wild grapes everywhere.
He had it in high school too,
See,
Tracy.
exactly. Boone's Farm. Yeah, because it was cheap. That's why we drank it. It was cheap.
And of course, y'all were all of age.
I actually was of age. The rest of them fools were not. I was. I was the one that went in and bought it. Oh, well, I have to write that down. See, y'all got me writing stuff down again. Wrong page. That can't go on that page. Can go on this page. Wine kit. Can you get it on Amazon? We love to get stuff off of Amazon because of we have Prime. Oh yes, I collect books that are teach me things. Not just survival things, but all kinds of stuff. And I do enjoy gardening, and I do enjoy seed saving, and we enjoy our family. Our friends, our family. We have a pretty low key life, quite honestly. Now we go and we do fun things and we do stuff at home. We're normal people. I see these people who have these expectations of the life that they think they should have versus the life that you actually have. Enjoy what you have. It's
I've
very
got to go to
important.
bed. Good night, boys and girls.
You sleepy?
Well, it's after 10.
Oh, honey. Ohio, ain't that the truth? If we had had cameras back in the day, I would have been in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been in trouble a lot. Oh, yes. But the thing is, like my granddaughter, she got her report card. Okay. So, of course, she had excellent grades, which we're very thankful for. Uh, and she had lovely raving reports about her attitude and so forth and so on. So, we give her money. So she gets money from me, she gets money from grandpa, she gets money from my mama. And my son has her save the majority of it. Okay. But she got to take $5 to the Five and Below and or yeah, I think that's the name. And buy something. And she was so excited. Oh, she was so excited. Well, see, that was the thing. That's how we had to stay. It was because our parents knew friends. The communities was so much smaller that we lived in when I was a child. And so you you were afraid that they would find out through them, but when we, uh, but then when it got to where okay, my parents got a divorce, and so my sister and I were like, okay, well, what do we do now? Um, that time frame, 18, 19, 20. Well, let's just say it was interesting. Yeah, there were no pictures. You weren't going to be sent up the river because there was a picture of you doing something you wasn't supposed to. Oh, I think that I take my grandbaby to the grocery store, and she's 7 and she's going into the second grade, and so she has her little calculator, and we figure out what's what and the ounces and this and that. And the same thing with cooking, uh they need to have a realization of the math that goes into some of this stuff, but they do need to know that, okay, that pair of shoes that you just looked at was $120. Not happening. Okay, and then you've got this other pair for, $20. And then the ones that grandpa found online that you really, really liked, oh, they were $22. So which ones should we buy? Lessons. Got to learn lessons. Oh, how I bet you were an angelic child, adolescent, young adult. I am sure that you were probably at the church house every time the doors opened, and doing all the chores you were supposed to, at just being a model student and a model citizen of the United States of America. I can imagine that you were just perfect in every way, like Mary Poppins. Well, that's good. That's good. Budget that you are starting them early. I think it's extraordinarily important. I know that just like for ours, I have her help me put the stuff on shelves, and this is my common thing is that I say make it look like it looks at the grocery store. You know, with the rotating of stock and so forth. And my thing is, okay, make it look like the grocery store. And she just thinks that's the most fun thing in the world. Make it look like a grocery store. Every time I go into a church, I'm like, the lightning's going to pop down out of the ceiling. Now, Mama goes every week and has, oh God, she's gone to church more in her life than I have. That's for sure. Um, doesn't mean I don't have faith. It doesn't mean but yeah, my thing. I'm not against organized churches. I'm not. Um, but I'm not gonna get real religious here with you. But um, it's a personal thing. It's a conversation. Uh, and people have to do what they how they feed their souls, how they get their nurturing. It's a personal thing. I'm not gonna push nobody to do nothing, and if they do, they do. Colleen, good evening, Colleen. How you doing? How you doing any better, honey? Oh, yeah, Mama's church is teeny tiny little church. And no, I could not do one of the mega churches. For one thing, I'm not I have a little bit of an issue of the way they spend the church money. And so mega churches I have issue with that. However, I do know that some of them are wonderful, magnificent, and do great things. But I like a little church, a little hometown, uh, got the same people in it forever and that are welcoming to the new people that may come in. I like a small church too. Oh, good, Colleen. I'm glad you're doing pretty good. That's funny. That's funny. It's funny because I too went to school with one of my dear friends, and he was, to say that he was a little bit on the wild side, um, is an understatement. Okay. Well, now he has some highfalutin degrees and all this stuff, and he is a preacher, but he's also a teacher at one of the local schools that is it's a private school, and it's hysterical. It is so funny. It is so funny. Well, I think, Jay, I think that all religions, doesn't matter what religion you are, have some of the same issues. I have to agree. Um, the mismanagement of funds is one of my big things. And then of course the mismanagement of the religion itself, whichever one you choose. Yeah, so um yeah, budget. I don't think Mama's church is even that big. It's little. It's little. Oh, well, that's good, Ohio. You've got some common denominators with your preacher. That's always nice. That's always nice. The when you have a common denominator with your spiritual leader, and that doesn't matter which religion you are, um, you feel, I think, you feel like they understand you better, and you can understand what they say to you better. That's just, I may be completely and totally wrong. Wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last. But that's just how I feel about it. Well, yes. Now, the little church in North Florida that a lot of the family goes to, it's been there forever and ever. And yes, everybody knows everybody, and it is truly, it's a, yes. You know, I can remember my mama taught Sunday school, and we were little kids. I mean, it that's who taught, were the your parents and such. Oh, that'd be really interesting, Ohio. It's always interesting to me also, having faith. Now, there again, it doesn't matter what religion you practice, but having faith in um what you're doing, what's guiding you. I think that's important. Um, yeah, budget. I agree. I look for. I actually, to be quite honest, budget. I look forward to all of OBP's uh videos every day. I check, and I check if I don't see it in the morning. I check throughout the course of the day because you never get them notifications. Um, and last Sunday, you notice I wasn't there very long on Sunday because I was so tired. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd gone to bed about midnight, and I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and could not go back to sleep. And so that was Sunday morning. So Sunday night, I was like, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I stayed up just a little while to watch y'all for a little bit, and then I was like, I got to go to bed. These men gonna have to do this on their own. Well, see, no, I Ohio, I don't think this is the thing. It don't matter what your religion belief is. My belief, incorporated with my own religious belief, is that we have to take care of ourselves, our families, our friends, etc. We have to do, there's action in it. You can't just say, uh, okay, you cut your finger, for instance, you cut your finger and you do nothing. You don't wash it, you don't put a band-aid on it, you don't do anything. All you do is just look at it and say, God, heal my finger. It don't work like that. That's not how it works. God doesn't have a magic wand to go bippity boppity boo. I mean, he could, but that's not how it works. He gives us the tools, he gives us the knowledge, and we have to make the action. Whatever it is, there's action in it. God can lead us, or Buddha, or Allah, or whoever, they can lead us, but we have to take the action. It's not just gonna boom happen. Oh, okay, so Chance will be back. All righty, that's good. Exactly, Budget. We have to take action. We can't just sit there and say, oh, you know, it's like you have to put the gas in the car for it to go. You can't just get in it and think it's going to go. There's you have to do the action. You have to do the work. You know, uh, it's like I had a lot of infertility struggles, and it's like I could sit there and say, I want a baby, I want a baby, I want a baby. But the truth of the matter is, I wasn't a biblical, I wasn't going to have a baby unless modern science helped me have a baby. So I had to make the effort to go and do all the work in order to get the baby. Exactly, Jay. You can't just pray. It's an action. It's an action. Completely and totally. Y'all, I have been on here jibber jabbing for way a lot longer than normal. Uh I'll let y'all go because I'm sure some of y'all gotta go to bed. It's 10:20 here. Um I'm gonna try to take some videos of our trip because I want to share how beautiful that water is. It is just, and the sunrises and the sunsets there are just absolutely stunning. Um, and I do want to see if I can get some iguana pictures. Budget, those giant iguanas they have down there. Um, and Budget, get with Vanessa and and we'll see what we can do. Um, y'all have a great evening. Be blessed. Be kind to each other. And I'll see y'all next week, next Tuesday. And OVP Chance, I'll see y'all on Sunday night because I'll be home in time for that. Talk to you later. Bye bye.